on the track, boy.
The North Face. What started as a small retail store in San Francisco, catering to local mountaineers and climbers in the 60s, is now considered one of the most well-known and globally recognized outdoor brands ever. Whether you're trekking up a mountain or just walking around the city on a cold winter's day, chances are you've seen someone wearing the North Face logo. Now more than 50 years old, the brand has not only grown to become one of the most reputable manufacturers of adventure gear, but they've broken into the fashion zeitgeist as a whole. Ever wonder how this outdoor brand became such a cultural icon? Well, today we're diving into the history of the North Face, from its roots as a tiny climbing store in San Francisco to its status as a streetwear and fashion legend. I'm Nate the Great from TakeFlight214.com, and this is From the Sticks to the Street, the history of North Face. But before we get started, please take a second to stop and hit that like button for me. As I always say, liking and sharing these videos is the only way to get the YouTube algorithms to notice smaller channels like ours so that we can continue to grow. But with that being said and all out of the way, let's jump right into the story. North Face was founded in 1966 by Doug Tompkins, an outdoorsman and environmentalist known for his conservation efforts, with only $5,000 in 1960s money to fund it. Originally born in Ohio and raised in Millbrook, New York, Tompkins always felt a connection to the outdoors. So much so that he dropped out of high school at the age of 17 to climb and ski across the West Coast, eventually finding himself in the hippie capital of the world, San Francisco. Doug was 23 years old when he established the North Face, and his initial goal was to provide high-quality outdoor equipment and apparel to local mountaineers and fellow outdoor enthusiasts. Working alongside his wife, Susie, the duo aimed to create durable and reliable outdoor products that could withstand harsh weather conditions and all manners of outdoor activities. In mountaineering, the North Face of the mountain is typically considered the most difficult and unforgiving route to climb due to its exposure to the elements and its steep, icy conditions. So by choosing this name, the founders aim to convey the brand's commitment to providing high-performance gear for serious outdoor enthusiasts who sought to take on nature's toughest challenges. At first, North Face was just a retail outlet selling climbing and backpacking equipment, but it quickly began to carve out its own niche in the outdoor community. 2 years later, the couple sold all of the stores for $50,000 to Kenneth Klopp, and soon, the North Face was relocated to the other side of the San Francisco Bay Area, near Berkeley. Under Klopp, the brand began manufacturing its own line, and in 1971, the half-dome logo was designed by David Alcorn. Simple and classic, it was inspired by the half-dome peak of California's Yosemite National Park. Reaching 2,694 meters, it's the southernmost summit of the Indian Ridge, and it's named according to its shape. The company introduced a line of high-performance backpacks, tents, and sleeping bags that became popular among those in the outdoor lifestyle. North Face's gear was designed with one goal in mind: durability. This focus on quality helped them build a reputation as a trusted brand among serious adventurers. And during this time, they introduced iconic products like the Oval Intention tent and the first Goose Down insulated jackets, which set new standards in outdoor apparel, mainly because the jackets were lightweight but yet still insanely warm, perfect for extreme conditions. In the 80s, they popularized the Mountain Gore-Tex jacket and Mountain Light jacket, pieces made legendary by the International Trans-Antarctic Expedition. The brand's motto of "Never Stop Exploring" was more than just a slogan. It was a promise to push the boundaries of just how far and just how tough clothing apparel could actually be. By the 90s, North Face was synonymous with outdoor adventure. The brand sponsored a series of professional athletes, climbers, skiers, and endurance runners who helped shape the company's products through tough, real-world testing. This relationship with athletes ensured that the North Face's gear was not just durable, but increasingly trendy as well. The 90s also saw the release of the iconic Denali fleece jacket, which became an instant hit. With its warm, functional design, it wasn't just for explorers. Everyday consumers loved it too. This period marked the beginning of the North Face's crossover into mainstream fashion, as their products started appearing more and more in everyday life. The unexpected crossover into streetwear began in the 90s as well, when North Face's rugged reputation and durable jackets caught the eye of hip-hop artists, skaters, and city dwellers all over cold weather places in America. Rappers and street culture icons started adopting the brand, adding a gritty, utilitarian style to their looks. It was more than just a jacket. It was a statement piece, especially in New York City during cold winters. As the North Face's popularity in streetwear grew, so did the demand for exclusive and limited edition items. The brand began collaborating with fashion labels and streetwear giants, notably Supreme. Their first collaboration in 2007 was a game changer, merging high fashion with technical outerwear. The Supreme by North Face drops became some of the most coveted items in streetwear, with each new release selling out instantly. The partnership with Supreme brought the brand to a whole new level of street culture, with many of these pieces being seen as grails. Each season's collaboration featured bold designs, unique colorways, and limited edition releases, often selling out in minutes. Over the years, Supreme and the North Face shared a unique relationship, experimenting with various materials and designs like leather, metallic fabrics, animal prints, and bold graphics, further cementing their status as more than just traditional outdoor wear. The partnership was one of the most sought after of all of the regular Supreme collabs. Sadly though, now that Supreme has been sold yet again, word has it the two brands will most likely work together no more. So, that sucks. In the 2010s, the North Face began focusing on environmentally sustainable responsibilities. It started launching programs like Clothes the Loop, encouraging the public to recycle old clothing. But North Face is way more than just a streetwear company. Together with its corporate sibling JanSport, the North Face is one of the world's leading manufacturers in endurable performance clothing, accessories, and equipment. In a polarizing move that on the one hand some might call revolutionary, and on the other some might call jumping the shark, in 2021, North Face teamed up with Gucci. So yeah, if you have enough money to blow, you too can own a Gucci print North Face jacket. Have at it. If nothing else, this collab signaled the global recognition of what was once a small California-based outdoor company. The North Face had become a household name now. But North Face isn't resting on their laurels though, now that they're all trendy and everything. They continue to innovate with technologies like Future Light, a breathable, waterproof fabric that redefines what's possible in outdoor wear. The brand's emphasis on sustainable practices and cutting-edge technologies shows that they're not just looking to the past, they're preparing for the future. From a small retail shop in Frisco to a global outdoor fashion powerhouse, North Face has come a long way. The journey from outfitting adventurers to defining urban style proves that there is no limit to where exploration and a commitment to quality can actually take you, if you stay dedicated to your mission. But what do you think? Are you a fan of North Face? Do you own any, and is it as good as the reputation suggests? Hit us up in the comment section and let us know. And if you made it this far, all the way through the video, and you still hadn't hit that like button, then what you waiting for? Liking and sharing these videos is the best and only way to help smaller channels like ours continue to grow. And if you want to be updated whenever we drop a new episode, then hit the subscribe button and then the notification bell and yada yada yada. You know how it works. But with all that being said, I'm Nate the Great from TakeFlight214.com signing out. Until next time. Peace.